Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Doc here, and this is part 9 of Way of the Samurai 3. So we continue trucking on, leading up to the final showdown with Shuzen Fujimori. And these are his forces out here. In that little scene at the beginning, you saw his, I guess you could say, elite bodyguards coming out to join the fray. And those are the guys with the baskets and whatever this dude's wearing, sombrero-looking things on their heads. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's some. It may be a legitimate headgear or something, you know, accessory of the time period. Because I've seen several samurai-related movies and whatnot that have something of that nature on. Most recent thing that comes to mind was Afro Samurai. I want to say that there was a character, may have been one of the numbered guys from the first one that had something of that nature on his head. But I know I've seen it elsewhere as well. But these guys take a little bit more damage and also do a little bit more damage as well. And they're all carrying the really long swords. Which I'm not a huge fan of, but they're typically pretty powerful. So, yeah, we just have to fight them for a while before we can gain access to the castle and move through the forces inside. This is one of my favorite battle bits from any game. You know, just action bits as that guy gets knocked outside the playable area. Luckily, I was still able to kill him though, so that's good. I didn't have to like start over due to some bullshit. But yeah, I was just saying, this is one of my favorite action game moments. Is this final battle here? Just because there's so many enemies, and these low-level guys like I'm fighting now just continue to respawn. I guess just to give it a feeling of, you know, there being a lot of people out there. As you defeat the basket guys, which have a number. Once they're all dead, then you can move along to the next area. So I typically like games like this that have, you know, a sense of realism to them, you know, rather than you're supposed to be fighting a war, but there's only like 7 or 8 enemies on the field at any one time. You know, I want to see a lot of people out there. A game that comes to mind is 99 Nights, which they made a second one. I never played the second one, but I played a fair amount of the first one, and it was a really good game. I think in every level, you could easily, you know, just by playing through it, get several thousand kills. And there was just a ridiculous number of people on the field at any particular time. Viking Battle for Asgard was another one that I really enjoyed, that did a similar thing. And there was also friendlies that actually served somewhat of a purpose, rather than just being there for ambiance more than anything else. So I would continue to fight these basket guys. I think there's only 1 or 2 left. And earlier I tried to get in the door. It would not let me. I couldn't even kick it down or slice it with the sword, which typically works if there's a door that you have trouble opening. Just slice it or kick it, and if you can get in there, it's coming down. So I think there's only 1 more out here. I'm looking around to find him, because if I wait for an NPC to kill him, it'll take forever. That may actually have been all of them, and I just need to wait. I don't know. This sequence may actually go on time before you can get in there, but I'm pretty sure that you have to kill a certain number of people. I haven't figured it out exactly as many times as I've gone through this. Because there's more than one ending that ends up with this this final scenario, where you have to fight your way through the courtyard and then through the inner thing. Yeah, there he was. The Yuma, the guy with the spear, just killed him. Which is odd, because typically anything that does more damage than just a regular guy, you have to take care of yourself. It's very rare that you'll find that an NPC, even a story character, so to speak, will be able to pull anything like that off. So now that the doors are open, we go inside here, and there's more just basic guys. And we'll just hack and slash our way through this. No big deal. They just keep coming, and you can sit here and fight them forever if you want. I don't believe there will be a situation where it'll force you to go on, or you'll get a different ending like you do at that one castle from a previous video that I spoke of, where if you didn't move along to whatever objective they were sending you on, that ultimately it would say that everyone you were fighting with was killed and you get a different ending. I don't think that that happens here, but I've always tried to keep moving just in case. This is right before the end, and it would be terrible to have gone all this way and then have to go back for due to, you know, a stupid mistake like that. So yeah, they bring out some different looking basic bad guys here. Nothing too serious. They've just got some different clothes on, and then there's the same ones that we've been killing this whole time as well. We'll just slice our way through these guys. They got nothing. A few slashes from this sword, due to the fact that I've upgraded it several times, is you know, more than enough to take care of pretty much anything that they're going to throw at me here. And then in the next video, we will come across Kyrie, the leader of the ninja squad, or whatever you want to call it, and a group of his cronies, which are, I don't want to say difficult, I guess annoying is more the word that I look for. The ninja stance swords give you access to some moves that are pretty powerful, you know, and I don't mind doing it myself, but having them done to me by computers can sometimes be a bit of a nuisance, as they do a lot of damage, and they can be difficult to block or evade. So yeah, that's coming up soon. This video is coming to an end. Got a few seconds left here. Thanks for watching. Hang in there. There is 2 more parts after this one, and I'm actually going to go ahead and commentate all these right now and have them uploaded here shortly. So thanks for watching.